My name is Prasanna Lohar. I head innovation at a DCB bank. When you talk about blockchain, so as you have seen, rise of internet since 95 when internet has become open internet, we have seen a lot of use cases on internet. After rise of a browser, we have seen the use case like Flipkarts and Paytms, and almost all of our business models is on internet. Let me categorize blockchain into three areas. Blockchain 1.0, which is all about cryptocurrencies, where I have seen the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple and so many other use cases, which is widely used use cases overall in the world. Blockchain 2.0, which is all around rise of smart contracts in 2013 with Ethereum, and so many business models are coming up as a POC and a pilots on blockchain 2.0. Blockchain 3.0 will be all around the future of the way we operate our web world. Blockchain 3.0 all around our application, which will coming on to web 3.0, which are around decentralized applications. Blockchain, the way we are as of now in 2018, we have seen some of the examples like MS-DOS operating systems. The way we see the rise of or the evolution of these operating systems and various other databases, the way relational database was coming into our picture, and today databases become integral part of all our applications. Similarly, after 5-6 years, we will not talk about blockchain or distributed ledger technology. What we will talk about the use cases on distributed ledger technologies. Blockchain is a set of nodes, networks working on a same network with agreed rules and regulations with a kind of a topology. It could be public and a private kind of a topology where various customers are accessing that particular network for a particular aim. Take example in payment systems, wherein we send money from one location, from one mobile to another beneficiary. So in this particular transaction, we can see the remitter systems, server systems, in between trusted party, in between like Master Visa or NPCI, and on the other side, core banking system or intermediate servers of that beneficiary systems. So much of investments we have done in these particular payment ecosystems. Can I not replace all this ecosystem of networks and the servers with a single computer? Yeah, it is possible. That's the power blockchain gives. So blockchain on a network, decentralized, this whole complete payment system, I can really get onto the blockchain, wherein you send money from a remitter to the beneficiary, all of them are on the same network, where this whole network acts as a trusted network, wherein you do not need any intermediary trusted system like a payment scheme like Master Visa, or you do not need man in middle who wants to do next day reconciliation. So based upon this analogy of payments, although blockchain suffers a lot of challenges like performance, interoperability, security and so on, although as a journey we have seen a lot of rise of many technology companies and the various blockchain platforms like Ethereum, Hyperledger, Multichain, or something which has come up with the Coco framework by Microsoft or Intel Sawtooth. Many big companies are working on these technologies, and we will see adoption of these technologies in certain few years. Global use case like Dubai wants to do all of their governance by 2020 on blockchain. Estonia was one of the country was about to get vanished from the map. What they have done, they have built on card, payment system card and identity card on a blockchain. Almost more than 300 use cases are there on that particular blockchain ecosystems. I think more than 20 governments in India has gone with the adoption of the blockchain. So blockchain and underlying technology like which is distributed ledger technologies, we will see rise of many more platforms like Hyperledger and so on. And I think with the adoption of a proper development network and technologies coming into picture, and moreover support from regulator and government to bring on right kind of policies so that we can really get benefit out of this blockchain. Many use cases, various state governments in India are adopting, like land registration being adopted by AP government. Similarly, Maharashtra government wants to do something on the government use cases. And I think this adoption by the state governments really give a boost to this fintech or block tech kind of companies. 4 things we need to take care of blockchain adoption is like the skill set availability. The first, foremost, the way we have a DBAs available or system administrator available, we do not have those kind of a blockchain administrator or blockchain programmers. So I think skill set building is one of the exercise which we have to do. Another thing is like available technology and available platforms. Available technology platforms has to nurture more. They have to become the windows of this era, just like how we have evolved MS-DOS to now. So I think that kind of a work is really happening with the Linux Foundation, Hyperledger, Multichain. So many open communities are available. Third aspect is all around which is available use cases. What is that use case you want to drive on a blockchain? why blockchain could be the answer for everything, but is that the answer for everything? So identification of the use case is a fourth most very much important for all the organizations. So in my view, wherever there are more than two parties or two systems are involved, where they need a trust in between while doing a transaction, these kind of use cases you can bring into the blockchain. Take example, trade finance, foreign remittance, like cross-border, supply chain. We can do it in a marketing, like an advertisement industry. We have examples from the many other countries like Japan or Brazil or Estonia, Dubai, and many more other governments are coming up with their own policies around blockchains. I think on those lines, I think we are also working in India. So if we surpass these four challenges like skill set, availability of the technology platforms, availability of those technology service providers, and the support from the regulatory, certainly we will be on that path.